Whoops. Whoopsie. I can't tell if anybody is watching. I don't think anybody is. I'm gonna keep the timer up until I see somebody come in. I think I can see it here. I don't know. Oh, concurrent viewers, none. Hopefully that changes. What a noob streamer. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me, sir. Or ma'am. It's information I already know. Surely there's a way to embed this chat into my game screen. Everybody sing along. I have 2 concurrent viewers. World famous. Oh, somebody dropped. They're like, nope. If he's going to talk, I'm out. What time is it? 10:23? 3 minutes. Anyway, we're gonna do some Warcraft. Gonna do I'm gonna do my Beard Fist, my Night Elf Hunter. Currently, what level am I? Level 45. Let's get this patty statted. Hey, what's going on, Jaloon? Thanks for hanging out, man. No way I'm not going to pronounce your screen name correctly. I always butcher them. How you doing, man? I think you're my first. You're the first in the stream, I think. Where are you from, bro? I'm just curious. Are you U.S. or are you from another country? I got a lot of people, which makes me very happy. I get a lot of views from other countries, which is mind-boggling to me. I love it. Having a lunch break, right on, man. Sweden, hell yes. I gotta say, some of my favorite shows are made in Sweden. Yep. Lunch break. It's interesting. The time, it must be close to like 24 hours apart or something, because it's a couple hours before lunch here. Anyway, man, how's the it's been a while since I've streamed. How's the sound? Is the music too loud? How's my voice? I'm just curious. Let's actually get into it. Let's go live here. Actually, we'll do this. We'll switch over to the chat tavern. You can see I just want to make sure the music's not too loud. Oh, 5:25 p.m. Right on. So are you you work like a second shift or something? I'm just curious. That's like a lot of people here, they're getting off at like 5 p.m. or so. Dinner time like around 7 p.m. Let me close this. I've seen you left a few comments, man. I appreciate your comments, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Weekend shift at the grocery store. Right on. Right on. I've never worked in a grocery store. I've never had like a quote-unquote normal job. Volborg 21. Hey, man, how's it going? My lord, it's my lord. How are you? There's an old friendly face. My lord is OG. Holy cow, you were alive. Yes. I am alive and live. How you guys doing, guys and gals? Let me just check. How does it sound, guys? I haven't done this in a while. I'm just trying to check audio and stuff. Make sure the chat tavern music isn't too loud. Make sure my voice is okay. Mache. Did I say it right? I have a tendency to butcher everybody's name, all of the screen names. I just sounded out. I am on the mend. Thanks for asking, Volborg. Yeah, man, I'm still bruised up. The ribs are still... I said it right. Mache is impressed that I said his name correctly. The ribs are still broken, but they're, I'm all wrapped up down here, and the finger, I'm supposed to be wearing a splint. You can see it's broke. I took the splint off. I've got a bit of a, I don't know if you could see here. Instead of a black eye, it's kind of like yellow, but that part of my face was all swollen. It's gone down. I can sort of open my mouth and chew, believe now. Can't believe I pronounced your name correctly. Give me some credit, bro. Memory, man. I never forget my viewers, my subs. Just got home from work, right on. So I'm thinking about the stream. I guess probably I'm going to try to stream for a couple of hours, I think, but probably going to be playing Mr. Beerfist. I finished... Oh, well, you guys don't know. Never mind. I recorded an episode on... Hey! It's Cody and Brandy. How are you guys? It's like my remote family here. Nerdy Chick, Cody. They're pretty OG on the channel as well. How are you guys? Some candles, maybe? That Fedorka. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mache, I got into a brawl with 4 guys. I did a little post on the channel. But I'm recovering. Doing good, chilling in bed, right on. Maddie says hello. Give her a big hug. From Uncle E. Is that too creepy? Is it too creepy to say from Uncle E? From Big E. Give her a big hug for me, man. It's good to see you guys in chat. I kind of miss this. I miss doing the live streams. I figured this would be a good way for me to, you know, kind of get back in it and get my head a little bit, you know, screwed on a bit straighter. How's the new place, Cody? Brandy? It's been a while now. That was over the summer you guys moved, right? You went from Texas to California, or no, you went from California to Texas. Going from California to Texas, I think. How you liking it? Guy, I do have to get my Discord going. I'm such a bad YouTuber and streamer. There's so many things I want to do. I just, you know, there's a way that I can get chat onto my World of Warcraft, I think, or something. I don't know how to do it. Thank you, Mache. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm recovering. I'm on the mend. You guys and gals are a big help for me. That's for sure. All the guys left so many like uplifting comments. It's not like I'm a needy guy, but it helped. It really does. I guess I do kind of need to hear that stuff. I don't have anybody else to say it to me, so it did help a lot. Yeah, the Discord thing. I got to figure that out. I don't think it's very hard at all. In fact, I actually did it when I did my co-op with, I keep wanting to say Alpine Gaming, but it's Mushroom Fantasy now. Da, 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 da. Loving the new home. Definitely prefer a small town over the city. I'm with you. I'm with you, Brandy. I'm the same way. I've lived in the big city, couple of different big cities. I like the small town vibes. Or, you know, like somewhere in between, you know. But I used to live in a town in North Carolina, Wade, North Carolina, and the entire... I don't even think it was big enough to be called a town. What's the thing under a town? Is it like a village or something? It had one light at one intersection, and it was just a blinking light. Like it was a four-way yellow blink. It was super small. Thank you, Mache. Thank you guys for watching. And I gotta say, and I'm not just saying this, one of the things I look forward to every day is opening up my my YouTube page and up on the notifications, like seeing like 9+ comments. I go through and read them and respond. It's one of my favorite things. I look forward to it. You only had one light in your hometown too? Yeah, that's a small town. That is a small town. So if I got Discord going, that means like everybody can like talk at once whenever they want, right? I feel like that would scare some people off. I would be afraid to speak. I get nervous like that. Like this is fine the way I'm doing it because I'm in charge here. But I was running dungeons. I ran a dungeon. We did a hardcore dungeon on the channel on Beardfist that died, and they had Discord, and I was so nervous about speaking. Anyway, I'm going to be hanging out probably for a couple hours. I do have something to do about somewhere between 1 and 3 p.m. I've got to do some actual work. The nerve. It's because after my injury, I had to slack off a little bit. I wasn't in the right headspace to be like programming and stuff, so I put a lot of work off. I'm going to try to get caught up on it. Like this afternoon and tomorrow maybe. But I don't know, maybe we'll stream tomorrow as well. Anyway, how does the I don't know if I've got an answer. I asked a couple times. How does it sound? Is the audio okay, guys? Is the chat tavern music too loud? How's my voice? I've not done this in a while. Don't have to use voice chat. I'm such a noob. You know what? It's not so much I'm a noob, I'm an old guy. Discord is scary. My English is so rusty. Well, I gotta say, I don't know how to say your screen name. I'm gonna say Jaloon or Jaloon. It looks good. I'll say that. Your English and grammar as far as typing is better than a lot of Americans. And that's the truth. I sound like a god. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I'll take that. God of the noobs. Sounding good, looking good. Thank you, Cody. Thanks, brother. Thanks, man. So probably going to be playing on Beard Fist. Beard Fist the 7th. Yeah. What did I do? This morning I recorded an episode on Lilith, and 2 episodes on Beard Fist. I think 2 episodes on Beard Fist. No, I don't know what I did. 3 episodes on something, but I'm sorry about getting the schedule on the channel got completely messed up, and we've got Sorrow and Holy on hold. But I'm probably going to get that back. I should be straight by next week, and we'll get back rolling with the PvP stuff and try to get into some dungeons on those characters. Seems to be a popular... People like watching me struggle in Battlegrounds and get salty, apparently. But I got a lot of great tips. How to play Warlock, how to play Priest. Really helpful stuff. Anyway, let me switch over. Let me see if I can remember how to do my scene changes here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm away from the keyboard. Let me put this over here. Hold on, guys. So sorry. There we go. Let's get some... There we are. Yeah, so this is Beard Fist. Oh, I gotta feed my pet. Here in the hinterlands, I'm trying to push to 60 before Season of Mastery ends, which could be in a couple weeks, or it could be in December. I have a feeling they're going to extend into December, but I don't know. The last blue post I saw was from yesterday or day before. But I know Season of Mastery released last year. Was it like the 12th or the 14th or the 16th? One of those 3. And the way they do, they have like 12-month cycles, so a lot of people expected it to be phased out a couple weeks from now. But I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen there. Anyway, let's take a fly. Wait a minute. I don't have to fly. What are we going to do? We're going to go to... What am I going to do? I got to get to Gadget Sand to turn in a quest. So we're going to do this. We're going to hearth to Booty Bay, and then we'll take a boat ride. Anyway, I've been pushing hard on this character. What is my played time? I think it's a couple of days. Whoops. Where's chat? Here we go. What is my played? 3 days. Just about 3 days. Level 45. Let's go catch a boat here. See if I can not get too distracted. And die. But this is my last attempt. Definitely my last attempt. I mean, I don't have time to do this again anyway, so... Lilith probably is not going to make it. Because Lilith is like level 30 or 31. I've not been playing that character off camera, so... Anyway, we're going to take a boat over. Where does this go? This goes to Ratchet, and then we'll fly down to Gadget Sand. The reason we're going to Gadget saying is if I've done this cooking quest completed, we'll get our cooking skill up to 300. Although, honestly, it doesn't really matter because this tender wolf steak gives you the 12 stamina spirit. I think this is the highest buff you can get in classic with food. But turning in the quest, we'll get an alternate, the omelet or whatever the heck it is. 1 minute of silence for Lilith. Yeah. Yeah, I did an episode on her. Well, I recorded an episode today. It'll be out tomorrow or the next day. Had a couple of dicey situations in a cave, of course, in Thousand Needles. There's a couple of caves against the cliff walls you have to go into. But I'm trying to get back. I'm usually ahead, you know, when everything's fine and dandy or whatever. I'm usually like 2 or 3 days ahead in videos. That's not a problem, but the last couple of days, I've recorded the video in the morning, done the editing, done the rendering, then uploaded it, and then basically just waited till the HD rendering finished and then made it public. That's why it's been like 11:30 or whatever instead of like 10 a.m., which they usually are. I mean, it's not like anybody's depending on that schedule, right? Nobody's on their phone at 10 a.m. Oh, it's getting ready to come out. It's getting ready to come out. Ain't nobody doing that. Anyway, I got a couple upgrades on Beard Fist. I put out a video. Got a decent headpiece now. Hey, it's Sean Morgan. How you doing? What's going on? I've not seen you in chat before. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. But most of our gear here is just horrible. It's just pretty bad. Our weapons are the worst. I have got to replace this bow. Look at this bow. It's so bad. I've just not been lucky. But what we're going to do here, I have done all of the Nesset Hemingway quests. And glad to hear you're doing well, man. Glad to hear you're doing well. When we kill Bangladesh, we can get that Hunter's Master Bow or whatever it is that'll replace this. Yeah, but pretty crappy stuff we've got here. I've not been lucky with drops. Or like the specialty vendors that you can go to in the Hardcore Challenge. They've just, they kind of rotate what they have, and I've been a little bit unlucky. It's a lot of stuff they have just wasn't for us as a hunter. Just make sure I haven't missed anybody. I don't know how many people we got. Probably not many. That's okay. I like it that way. I get nervous with too many people, man. Them's the facts, Jack. I think this goes to Ratchet, right? Yeah, this goes to Ratchet. The one in Menethil Harbor goes between Theramore, Menethil and Theramore. This one goes between Booty Bay and Ratchet, pretty sure. Anyway, we'll go turn in this quest, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We could do something else, but I figured I need to be kind of grinding this character anyway. So what do I have for quests here? We're not going to touch anything orange right now. I've got this Tenera stuff. This one, I'm not going to try till that turns green. This is the where you have to get the stuff from inside the shack where the pirates are, but there's like 3 mobs that come out. It's also a quick respawn rate behind you. Not going to mess with that. Got Big Game Hunter. I think Bangladesh, isn't he a 45 elite? I think he might be. Maybe he's a 43 or a 44. I can't remember. Actually, will it tell me? Maybe he's a 43 elite. It says 43 plus. Problem with Bangladesh is he's got those 2 ads he calls out at like 30%. But that reward, yeah. Wow, I thought it was actually a little bit better than that. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jaloon. Thanks, man, and I'm sorry if I butchered your screen name. There's no doubt I did. Thanks, Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, brother. I appreciate it. The full stream will post after we're done. It'll go live or whatever. But thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Don't work too hard. Yeah. Oh, I thought that bow was actually a lot better than that. I guess it's not terrible, though, right? Especially compared to what we have. Oh, yeah, it's... I thought the top end on it would be a bit more than that, but I guess we'll take it. We will take it. Anyway, you guys want to hear game music? Or I could put on... I used to do... for a long time on the channel, I would just do like some chill background music that is YouTube friendly. I can put on some music if you want, or we could just listen to the wonderful sounds of World of Warcraft. If anybody cares. Gotta stay hydrated. So my previous live streams, I think they've gone anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours, somewhere in there. I always end up hoarse, like my voice. My throat's, because unless you speak a lot,
time is money,
it happens pretty easy. Yeah, Gadget Sound.
Glad I could help.
You don't mind the game music? Alright, cool. I kind of like the game music, too. And let me see. It always sounds really low to me. Let me see what OBS says here. Maybe, I hope that's at a comfortable level, the game music. It's hard to tell. But what's too low for me is usually okay for you guys, and what's okay for me is usually way too loud. I've never been able to balance that on the channel for some reason. Anyway, I've been to the gym like one time. It's coming up on a week, I think. Yeah, it's coming up on a week. I've been to the gym one time in a week. I'm not supposed to go to the gym for like 3 months because of broken ribs, and broken finger, and concussion, all that stuff. But it's so hard to stay out of the gym. I tried to go to the gym day before yesterday, and I instantly regretted it. I was there for about 5 minutes, and I had to leave. I do the same thing, Sean. I usually watch other YouTubers while I'm playing characters. Yeah, I am feeling better, Cody, man. I was rough for a couple days there. The roughest part of it was my jaw was so swollen, I could not open my mouth to get any food into it. Wow, that was weird. We clipped right through the boat there. I was just like doing shakes with a straw. I was just on like a liquid diet. I still can't open my mouth. I mean, talking, I seem to be able to talk fine, but opening to chew, I've got to, like, if I make a sandwich, I have to smash the sandwich and then, like, force it into my mouth like a piece of paper. But it is slowly getting a little bit better. The ribs, sleeping is, I've just got to sleep on my left side. I'm a side sleeper. I can fall asleep on my back, but I generally wake up because I can't breathe. But that's been a little bit problematic. They are tender. I can't take deep breaths, or hurts like hell. The finger, I'm going to have a permanently bent finger. I'm supposed to have a splint on this finger, but I take it off when I'm using the mouse because it's just way too weird. I probably shouldn't have the splint off, but it's going to be, well, yeah, it's probably going to set wrong because I don't have the splint on, but whatever. I'm just an old, gnarled man. But the biggest part was the mental struggle I went through. Still going through it a little bit, but it's like I'm laughing and joking around now on the videos I'm recording, and that's a good sign. So, you guys were super helpful. All the support, great comments, wonderful, thoughtful comments. Went a long way with me, I'll tell you. Words are powerful. They really are. The smallest bit of kindness, it can go so far with a fellow human being. I'll say that. Anyway, I wonder if we got anybody on in the guild. Probably not. Nope, I'm the only one on in the guild. Let's see who's on the server. Oh, we got a couple people. This is about as many as I ever see. About 10 people or so. Got a 60 on there. Sunset. Not all hardcore players. I guess the other one, the rest of the 9 people aren't. Okay, let's turn this quest in.
What's up?
What's up? Claim at surprise. So that takes our cooking
Be good.
up to 300. And we also, can we learn this recipe? We should, right? Oh, I didn't get a recipe. Wait, what? Oh, I just get this. I thought I got a recipe for that for some reason. Yo, do you sell that recipe, man? Okay, well, we already have that one. All right, no worries.
Have a good one.
Is this a stove? It's not. It's not a cooker. Looks like one. Well, let me just try it. I don't think I can cook here, though. Yeah, it requires a cooking fire. How is the master... Well, he's not the master, but the expert cooking trainer not going to have a fire right behind him. Anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to get done with this dude. What does this give us? Yeah, we want this on the bar. It's only the second buff food I've had on this character because, I don't know, I've just not really felt like I needed it, honestly. Stamina, you know, we're a hunter, so I'm ranged. So, it's not that big of a deal. The spirit buff is nice just for the regen, but, well, let me figure out what we're going to do now. I guess we can go work on... I've got dock workers and swashbucklers. I've done the other guys over here. I guess we'll roll back that way since we are already here. Yeah, let's go do that. Take some chances, roll some dice with some yellow mobs. There is not, for some reason, there is not a general goods or a trade vendor here in Gadget Sand, which is so weird because they have an auction house and a bank. I've been all over. I've checked every single of these goblin freaks. There's not one, so this should be enough arrows, though. I was trying to farm the rocks, the buzzard here, the fire rocks or whatever they're called, for the large eggs, but they just weren't dropping. I killed like 20 in a row. No eggs for that cooking quest. Goblin freaks. They are freaks. They added even more dialogue and rudeness to the goblins, and, well, I don't know when they do it, but current versions of the game, you talk to a goblin. Wise guy, eh? They're just they're so rude. Prepare to die, that's right. I've got, like, you guys are picking up on my mannerisms and stuff. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I gotta go. We gotta head over straight this way. Kind of a nightmare in here I had off camera dealing with these mobs. I was a little bit lower level. There's a bunch of stealth mobs walking around. No close calls, but a couple of times I had like 3 mobs on me. I had to do the old feign death. Couple of rares in this zone as well. I've killed one of them. He dropped a plate thing or something. Wasn't from me. That's a good thing about this add-on, this rareware add-on. You could just go like rare hunting in each zone. And some of these, I haven't figured out why, but some of them will actually tell you the loot table that they drop. Not all of them. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's got pretty damn cold here. We had our first snow yesterday morning. We had like an inch. You know, not very much, but it's getting down there, man. Getting down there. I don't mind winter though. Fall, all-time favorite. Like the bugs start going away, it starts to cool off a bit. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so both of the mobs we need are going to be over on this far end. But these things are about our level, so I gotta be kind of careful in here. I had a couple of feigned deaths in here as well. But this Stolly shipment thing, it's over here in this house. I'm not going to mess with it till it turns green. I tried it once off camera, and yeah. Not a good idea. Also, these bastards, these swashbucklers, if you're a melee class, they can disarm. And it's almost, a lot of them are double pulls. So it's brutal. As a hunter, you know, a little bit easier. All right, let me focus up here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to drop a trap. We're going to send him on this guy. I'll auto-shoot him, pull him over. And then we'll switch back. Get frozen in place, loser. Wait right there. I'll be right with you, sir. Oh, he pulled. Kind of messes everything up, doesn't it? I can take a couple of whacks here. There's the disarm. Yeah, if you're a melee class doing this, brutal. Get off of me, man. Come on! Kitty cat. Let me let him get a little bit of threat here. I'll patch up. Well, there's Nancy HC. She's on quite regular. Regular. She's on quite regular. That was way too early on that concussive shot. All right, 5 of 10. I think I already got all the pirate hats and all that stuff. I believe we can pull this guy. And let's heal our kitty cat up, or our critty cat, I should say. He actually doesn't get any crits. I've tried to get Broken Tooth. I tried at least 2 or 3 different sessions. I ran around. Could not find him. And I've got the rare where it shows the area he's in. I just couldn't find him. So it must be possible he spawns in different areas. But he usually spawns in that when you first go into, I need to be on top of that. What is it? South of Loch Madon. The Badlands. He's usually like over to the left in that area, but couldn't find him. He is the best pet in Classic. I've learned that. Do we need those? Yeah, we need the dock workers. Let's get this. Let's get her out of the way. What is this? If you need help with a major elite or anything, let me know. Sweet Sanity? Oh, that's Fool's Gold. You guys are like, who the hell's Fool's Gold? I was out by the arena in Stranglethorn Vale, and Short Mithril John dropped his treasure, and I I just kind of went in there to look at it. I actually already got the trinket, but if you do it 12 times, you get, you might get a title, but you get some other kind of reward. But I can't group up. He's, yeah, I don't think he's playing hardcore here. I'll just say thank you there. Yeah, we can't get into groups. I mean, not on purpose. You can help somebody out if you're passing by or whatever. But you can't purposely group up to, like, take down an elite or anything. But these days, it's so rare to see anybody in the game anyway. What do we got? Let's ice trap the 44, I think. Maybe a chance to stay in the trap longer. Oh, she's coming right over. That's perfect. Get frozen. Stay over there. See if I can get my concussive shot a little bit better. Okay, it's nice. She ran that way. Your disarm doesn't work on a bow, lady. Let him get a couple of taunts. So I spec'd into, I think it's called Hawkeye, where I've got like an extra 6 yards of range. I can get really far away from mobs. I'm playing on, this is the Obsidian Edge hardcore server for Seas of Mastery. Just a handful of people left. And when this first started, there was like, I think there were 6 or 7 guilds, like HC Alpha, HC Bravo, HC Charlie. This is HC Echo. It's the only guild left for the Alliance. I don't think the Horde have any presence, hardcore-wise, on this server. But yeah, this is where everybody tries to get to 60 without dying. It's just kind of cool being part of the guild. Like I said, you don't see a lot of people on, but the other day we had like 5 or 6 people on. 007 was on, which is Travisine. He's a fellow YouTuber. I love that guy's channel. He's currently level 59. He was last night. So he's going to be hitting 60 pretty soon. That's exciting. He's got a Night Elf Rogue he's playing. Yeah, so this is the Obsidian Edge server, but they're shutting it down. We either have a few weeks or sometime early December, I would guess. So I'm trying to push to 60. This is my 7th attempt. I had a Dwarf Paladin and made it to level 57. And I died in the Searing Gorge to a mob that I'm definitely going to get revenge on if we make it that far. Dock workers. Oh, I see you right there. Yeah, it was rough, man. Dying at level 57. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I got so unlucky with that pull. So unlucky. I set the trap for them. Let's get her out of the way. Yeah, the mob I was fighting, it's not an elite, but good God, that thing hits hard, and he has these really annoying abilities. He has one ability where he knocks you up and back, and there's another ability where he just knocks you down for like 3 seconds, and I got knocked back into an elite dragon, and that was all she wrote. Yeah, there's actually a clip. There's a clip on my YouTube channel. I think it's called Beardfist Meets His Maker. And I went over it. But it was just... The mob is called Gortesh. If you're ever doing a hardcore challenge in the future, that mob is no joke. I was 3 levels above the thing, too. All right, let's do this. Oh, I just got it off. All right, so I'm going to auto-shoot this guy. He should come over and get frozen. Perfect. Back to this guy. Yeah, so many things went wrong with that death. Just super unlucky. Appreciate you running this way. Alright, let's pull him back a little. See if he can get taunt there. Oh my god, what am I doing? We're fine. There we go. Man, feign death. So good. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, I'm really going to do my best. I wasn't even, like, making a risky play, I didn't think, either. It's just, it was a series of unfortunate events. Like, had I been in that area 5 minutes earlier or 5 minutes later, that elite dragon wouldn't have been padding behind me. All kinds of stuff went wrong there. So I rolled 2 characters in a... What am I doing, man? Okay. This is what happens when you narrate. You kind of don't pay attention. Let's see, we need 6 more of these freaks, and then we need... How many more of the other things? 2 more swashbucklers. Let's get this pirate out of the way. These things are already respawning. I'll clear these 2, and then these 2 should be back up again, and that'll be the end of those, and then we'll just focus on the dock workers there. Also, there's a mob that spawns up here. I already did this guy, Andre Firebeard, and I think it's Khalif, Scorpion Sting or whatever. Be careful of Khalif. Khalif is out here. He pats, like, right in here. And he walks around in the wide open, but he has 2 stealth mobs that walk with him. And this guy, you pretty much cannot pull him without pulling this camp. So the play here, unless you're a mage, is to just burn this guy down. I burned him down, feigned death, and was out of there. All right, let's drink up, and we'll get these 2. Oh, these are the last 2 we need of the swashbucklers here. This is kind of weird, live streaming, but I feel like I'm just recording a normal video. I feel like I should just be chatting or something, or doing like a cooking show, or... You guys still want to see me do a cooking show. What a horrible idea. The worst idea ever. Auto-shoot this freak. No, 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 no! Ah, I hate it when that happens. When I pull aggro off the mob, I don't want to freeze. That's alright. We should be fine here. Heals will generally pull threat. But let's see if I can get a heal in. I've got the rank 5, which is pretty decent. Perfect. Alright, we're good to go here. There's that other mob over here. So we don't want this guy running over here and narking on us. Actually, let's pull him back a little bit. I'm safe to work in this area. Sometimes I'll run up when that mob gets close, if I'm close enough, and just do a wing clip. It's way better. The concussive shot only slows him down for 4 seconds. This wing clip slows him down for 10 seconds. Alright, we just need the dock workers, which are kind of walking around and stuff. There's one. This guy is up. Can I target this guy? Not in the line of sight. I can get him from here. Sons of the Forest in February? Are you serious? Man, they kept postponing that game. Oh, dude, I'm so glad to hear that. I follow this other YouTuber. Oh, no. Did he tell? Nope. I follow this other YouTuber. He's Australian. What is his name? Farket. Farket. I think it's like fuck it, but he went with Farket. I don't know. That guy is a master of Sons of Forest, man. Sons of Forest is my all-time favorite survival game, horror survival game. I'm so looking forward to the second one. I didn't know that they had a definite date now. That's awesome, man. So what I'll probably do, we'll probably play that first game. We've not played it on the channel yet. Leading up to that release. That's what it says on Steam. Oh, that's cool, man. Cody, have you played that game? You must have, if you know about it. Shit, how did I pull this guy? This is... we're okay. It's a little bad. Because I don't have any mana. Yeah, if any of you are into survival horror, definitely check out The Forest. And then there's a follow-up, as Cody is saying here, Sons of the Forest 2, which I'm really looking forward to. It's got some of the best survival, realistic mechanics in it. Really cool. Also, but if you are into that game, like I said, that guy Farket, he's done everything you can do in that game. He's got some great things, different ways to play it, and a lot of great information in that game. When I started this channel, that was actually going to be the first game I played on this channel, but I don't know. I just kind of changed it up the last minute, and my first video, of course, was Finn. Horrible. Horrible, man. For months, just so bad. Cringe. Took me a long time to get comfortable speaking and just like being myself, you know? Kind of weird. I know that sounds weird, but it took so long. I think the problem was I was trying too hard to do like a certain intro and to have like this certain tempo instead of just, you know, trying to be myself, which is the best way to do it. I'm also kind of missing city skylines, man. Yeah. Oh, the crafting. Yeah, it's so easy. What's also cool about that game is you don't even have to play the main storyline. You can play that game from a purely survival, and not even do the main story. It's really... Oh my god. I really wish you could drop a trap in Classic once you start fighting. You can do that in current versions of the game. It doesn't really make any sense that you can't do it, but that's how it is. But yeah, love that game, man. Trying to talk Brandy into live streaming? Hell yes! Absolutely. Wait, if you... Wait, hold... Dude, do either one of you have a YouTube channel? If either one of you have a YouTube channel and I don't know about it, I'm gonna drive there and kick your asses. I would totally watch, man. Yeah, absolutely. You got a paying subscription right here. Oh, what is that? Intellect and spirit on a gun? What kind of sick joke is that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Brandy, you should totally live stream. Or Cody. Oh, you guys could duo. Double live stream. I've seen that before. It's kind of cool. What do you play, Brandy? What does she play, Cody? Like, what's her go-to game that you'd want to see her live stream? Is it Warcraft or something else? I'm opening up too early here. This is not how I usually play the character off camera. That's why I keep getting aggro. I usually let him get 2 full growls off before I open up. Swing clip him. Alright, we just need one more dock worker, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Actually, we can get a dock worker from under here, I believe. Of all places, under the dock. This is could be a double pull, though. Yeah, there's another one there. Let me set a freezing trap. I'm going to do this. I'll run in front of it. Yeah, we did pull 2. That's fine. Get taunt. Okay, he got taunt, so he should freeze. Perfect. I don't know why I'm assuming a YouTube channel. I guess a lot of people start by streaming. I keep hemming and hawing about streaming on YouTube compared to Twitch. I like the idea of Twitch a lot better just because there seems to be so many more options for your viewer, like to build channel points and all that kind of stuff. I think you can do it here on YouTube, but I'm not sure how it works. I just know it just seems to be way more. It's set up much better for a viewer on Twitch, it seems like to me. Are we done here? I think we are. Yeah, we're finished. Stolly shipment. I'm not going to mess with this. I'm going to wait one more level before we mess with that. Let me feed him. My hearth is in Booty Bay. All right, we're just going to roll out of here. Nope. Oh, boy. So this is where things can get real bad. Trying to run out of an area. We should be fine, though. Plus, I've got Feign Death. Feign Death really only gets resisted. I've had Feign Death resisted, but it's usually like an elite mob or mobs 3 or more levels above you. You can have your Feign Death just resisted. They just don't fall for it. But if you're fighting a mob your level, and especially below, it just generally works. I've never seen it not work, actually. Or not, not been resisted. Or even a mob 1 level higher. It just pretty much always works. And I think the difference between, like, Vanish for Rogue, if Rogue has a dot and they vanish, the dot will actually pop them out of Vanish. But I don't think it works like that with my Feign Death. If we have any hunters out there, you guys would probably know, but I think if you've got a dot and you Feign Death, I don't think it breaks the feign, but I could be wrong. Every time I pick something up, that's why I need the splint on my finger. Every time I bump it or something, it's just this jolt of pain. Did we pick up anything good? I wasn't even paying attention. We picked up this gun. It's actually way better. It is way better than what we have. The top end is better, and the DPS, or the damage per second, is better. The speed is better. And the Int and Spirit don't actually hurt us. The problem is, I would have to level this gun up to 225, 220, somewhere in there. I have no gun skill at all. Okay, Cody, man, thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. It's good seeing you again, man. You know, well, virtually seeing you, brother. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Also, thanks for your kind words, the comments and things, man. I appreciate it.
Yo!
Says these sell for more. I always pick the, like, plate over mail, plate over cloth, but this add-on is supposed to tell you which one sells for more, so I guess I'll just...
Keep it real.
We'll take that. It's really the only quest I have left in here that I can do. We have Screecher Spirits, but that goes to, that's all the way over in... what you call it? I can't remember the name of the place. That's kind of a risky quest. Well, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? Wow, we only have 3 quests. Could go see about Bangladesh. This would be risky as hell to do. But the way I would play this is Scorpion Sting. It reduces strength and agility by 45. This is the way I got Tethys and Bagthera down. But it's a different ball game. But if it's a level 43 elite, the cat should be able to maintain threat. The problem would be when I get down to 30%. That's when I'm going to be like close to out of mana. He's going to have not much health, and then I've got 2 ads to deal with. But we could go scope it out. Could get lucky. Worst case scenario is feign death would be resisted if I had to, you know, run out of there. Do I want to mess with that? What does it say? It says 43 plus. Does that... I thought he was a 45 elite. Let's go see. We're going to go see about Bangladesh. Also, I'm curious now. Look at that. This gun is actually better. Yeah, I thought these had agility on them. This gun we picked up is actually better than either one of these. 61 and 19.4. Yeah. This does more damage. Maybe I'm going to be leveling a gun up. Obviously off camera. I'd have to go fight like level 30 mobs to get that thing up. I wouldn't want to do it here. We wouldn't hit anything.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
That's interesting. Uh-oh. Don't die as resurrected. Probably gonna just transfer the character off. That's what I'd do. Level 30 Warrior. Man, Warrior would be a tough go. I feel like Warrior and Warlock... I don't know about Warlock. Warlock might be... You got like a tanky pet. Got a fear. You've got some escapability. But Warrior, man, you just don't have anything. You're pretty much relying on health pots and a rend to potentially run off, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, what are we doing on time here? It's 11:30. How long have I been streaming here? Only an hour. I don't know, we might make it a short stream. I don't know if we even have anybody still watching. We got a couple. Got a couple people watching. If I'm reading this right. I don't know. I don't know how to read this thing. I think the longest live stream we've done is like 5 hours, I think. A little, maybe 5.5 hours. Hey, there's no raid. Whoops. Yo. I am catching up. I've caught up like 10 levels. Then again, I've been putting a lot of time. Gnome Raid's a viewer. Hey, there's Nancy. She's on too. We were having a nice conversation yesterday, day before. 007 was on, which I said that's Travisine. Travisine actually avenged my Beard Fist death, which was the coolest thing ever. He saw the video of... I was covering how Beard Fist died, the Dwarf Paladin, and then his next episode, he went out and slayed the mob. It's a good-ass episode, too. It was pretty damn close. He had a pretty close call on his hardcore character. You guys ever see this in the game? This, like this jagged, where the zones mix? It's kind of weird. I only see it sometimes, but it's very distinct. Yeah, No Raid, he's made a couple of runs as well, and we did a my first hardcore dungeon run with No Raid, and I can't remember the other person. I think we three-manned. It might have been Razor Fen Crowl. It was Downs or Crowl. I don't remember which one. It was a lot of fun, though. And I ended up passing on... on an item that I didn't think I could use, but it would have been really good for me. Yeah. Hey, I'm still here. You're running Scarlet Monastery? Volborg, are you doing, are you hardcore? Or are you just like normal gameplay? I am still here. I was thinking about calling it early, though. I do have some stuff I've got to do today, but... hang out for a little bit longer. I didn't even think anybody was still watching. Wrath of the Lich King, right on. I rolled a, well, I've got my, I guess he's my main character on this channel, Finn, the Dwarf Hunter. He's in Wrath, and I've got a hardcore mage. We're doing a naked mage challenge on the Maladath server. Yeah. And Wrath, but I'm not going to get very far with that, I'm sure. There's a couple people in this guild who stream. Dina Kina, I think is, where is she at? Let me sort by last on here. I don't actually see her. Where is she? She's a streamer. I don't see her on there. She might have left. No Warlock on Benediction. Right on. Benediction, that's the Alliance. Yeah, well, Gnome Warlock, right? Yes, Faralina is it Horde dominated? Benediction is Alliance dominated. Isn't there like a sort of a balanced? Is it Grobulus? I might be wrong. I thought one of them was kind of balanced. I really wish Blizzard would enforce, not put lockdowns, but I wish there was a way they could just sort of force faction balance. It'd be so much more interesting, especially for people who like World PvP or just PvP in general, you know? I mean, obviously not on a hardcore server, but when you're on a server that's completely dominated by your faction, you pretty much have to transfer off. But then again, they did the thing where you can you fight against your own faction or whatever, and you're like wearing a mask or something, or you appear as the other faction. I guess that's how they solved that problem. My main for years and years was a Gnome Warlock on Gnome Rigon. I played that character for years. Not a horde to be found, yeah. Yeah, when I watched another YouTuber, Travisine. He's in this guild. It's 007. One of his characters. Anytime he runs across... he's on a horde server. I think he's on... Is it Grobulus or Faralina? One or the other. But anytime he runs across an Alliance player, it's always a big... It's like, wow. Let's go to... Damn.
See you around.
Well, let's give me time to chat a little bit here. We're flying down to Booty Bay. I think we're going to go check out... I want to see if Bangladesh is a 43 elite or a 45. I thought he was a 45 elite, but I'm looking at what quest he says here. That just might mean you can get the quest at 43. I don't know. But if he's a 45 elite, not even going to make a play. If it's a 43 elite, maybe I might consider making a play on it. But honestly, having just said that, the reward is not better than this gun we just picked up. These don't even have stats on them. It's interesting, this gun, it has a potential to do slightly more top-end damage than the bow. That's kind of weird. Why wouldn't they be the same here? You guys see that? Yeah, the gun has a slight edge. Oh, I see. The trade-off is the speed. I've just noticed this. I thought they were exactly the same. So the bow is 2.4, the gun is 2.6, but this does 5 points, you know, not counting crit damage. Top end. But it's not better than this gun we just picked up, which actually has stats on it. And Int and Spirit aren't, you know, it's not the worst. Increases our mana pool and our regeneration. JT, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. Hanging in there. It's my first live stream in a while. We've done a handful on the channel. 8 or 9 other live streams. Last year and then earlier this year. But it's been a while. How you doing, man? Just playing some World of Warcraft Season Mastery. I'm like one of the last few people trying to make a push to 60 before they close the servers. It's like my 7th attempt. But this is it, man. 7 times a charm. I'm going to do it this time. Yeah, just kind of, maybe just a little short stream here. I think we've been just about an hour, just a little over an hour. I might be streaming tomorrow as well, if anybody's interested. I'll make another little announcement if I do. It depends, though. I got to catch up on some work. After my injury, my head wasn't into programming, so I had to take a little bit of... it's kind of slack. My work actually said I could take some time off if I wanted, but I'm really kind of only work part-time anyway, so I couldn't afford to do it. But luckily, I could sort of work, as long as I get a certain amount of work done, I could kind of make my own hours, so I just kind of put it off. But I'll be doing that this afternoon, this evening, and then tomorrow probably, catching up on some work. Yeah, I don't even know if this is worth doing now. Honestly, this Bangladesh, I thought this reward was a lot better than this. I mean, this is better than what we have, for sure. This bow we have just sucks. But this gun is just better, man. It would take so long to level this thing up. I literally have no gun skill. Yeah, I have no gun skill. It would take forever. I mean, you know the way it goes, leveling up. Like, it's the first like 40%. It's just you get a skill point every time or so, 30, 40%. Then it's just, it gets slower and slower and slower. Still got all my good looks, thank you. You should see my ribs. My left side, it's just completely black and blue. My face was swollen up. My finger, it looks a lot better now, but it, yeah. But I'm feeling better, man. See the other guy. Nah, I don't even like joking about it. I don't like fighting, man. That's why I stopped. It's just kind of a, just happened. Just, I don't want to say it was unavoidable, but I felt like I just didn't really have a choice. I just was way too intense. And that's just kind of my reaction. But what I really need to do is get better about being in the car. I feel like I'm at my worst. Like, my temper is at my worst when I'm in the car, as far as other drivers doing stupid shit. Now, having said that, this guy, had I not been fully paying attention, I would have ran into him. That's how bad it was. Just completely pulled out. I almost broadsided the guy. Just, I mean, it was just inches that I missed him, swerving on the brakes and all that. But I do need to get better. Somebody pulls out in front of me and it's not that big of a deal. I've got plenty of space. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I turn into this lunatic, man. It's like, I'm not proud of it at all. I've really got to get better. Hey! Glansgutta, what's going on? I found one of your videos a week ago, and now me and all my friends are addicted to your content. Hope you're feeling better, and thanks for the awesome entertainment. What a nice thing to say, man. Welcome. Welcome to the Misty Mountain Gaming family and your friends. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I did let the bear out. I used to be married, and, you know, when I was younger, and my temper has always been bad, and my wife literally used to call me, like, Jekyll and Hyde. Hey, Anders! Nice! Thanks for stopping by. Love you, too. Absolutely. Big hugs. Big hugs in the, See, if I was on Twitch, you guys could, like, put some hearts in the chat and all that. You guys could probably still do it anyway. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm glad that you're enjoying some of the Let's Plays, man. We try to have fun, you know? Try not to take it too seriously, although I do get salty, especially in Battlegrounds. But I'm getting better about it. But I try to make it entertaining, have fun with the NPCs, and, you know... There's a heart. Yeah, but, man, I did that little announcement on the channel, and I almost didn't release it because it felt kind of weird, but I knew I was going to miss a couple of days. I ended up missing one day video releases, but, man, the feedback I got made me feel so good. It's, that stuff goes a long way, those kind words people said, and I appreciate it, man. Put some poggers in the chat. Yeah. Anyway, does anybody know, is Bangladesh, is it a 45 or a 43 elite? I feel like it's a 45 elite because Tethys was a 43 elite, and Bangladesh is like the last. He's the big dude. I feel like it's 45, but we're gonna go scope it out. Yeah, if I start streaming more often, I'm really going to try to get some things for you guys, like channel points and all that. Just we don't stream that often. I like it. It's a lot of fun for me. The interaction is a lot of fun. I just feel like most of the time I'm just like awkward as hell is how I feel, honestly. He's all the way up here. Let's go see what level this thing is. I could probably just look it up real quick. Road rage. Yeah, Cody, man. Dude, that's been a problem of mine. I mean, my temper's been a problem since I was a teenager, but like road rage is just I'm just at my worst as a human being as far as how I react to another driver. If they make even the slightest, like they drift over into my lane, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? It's just so ridiculous. I really need to, I need specific traffic therapy, I feel like, you know? It's crazy. But I feel like a lot of people are like that. I don't know what the deal is there, but it's a strange thing. Like, I don't know why I'm taking it personally that somebody drifted into my lane, or they're not paying attention. The light changes, and I'm you know, I'm like completely offended because they didn't go that second. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. So you're all right. We're one and the same then, Cody. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some Stranglethorn music while I'm driving. That's a good idea, man. Honestly, something chill, change the brain chemistry there. Yeah. Oh my God. It's a player, bro.
To the night.
How are you not going to wave at me, man? We're like one of the only two people on the server. Zipline. I've seen that guy before. There he is. Just three of us on in the guild here. Oh, is there a YouTube channel with 24/7? Yeah, I think there's a few of those, JT. You can actually, like, I use Pandora. It's like $5 a month. The only reason I use it is for when I go to the gym. I don't want to hear commercials when I'm working out. But there's a World of Warcraft channel which covers every piece of music that's ever put out. Sometimes I'll put that on. But yeah, man, I'm feeling you. Duckmaster123, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by, man. So awesome seeing all these old faces, all these, well, I should say old screen names. Big commenter on my channel. How you doing, man? Let me go see what, let's go see what Bangladesh is. Joshua. What up, beer? Hey, it's Nomerade. What's going on, man? This is Nomerade from the guild. What's happening, bro? He is a 43 elite. I'm doing better. Yeah, Duck, I'm doing better, man. I've had a rough week, but I'm feeling a lot better mentally and physically. I'm getting there too. So it's good to see you again, JT. Tame them, yeah. I've seen people with Bangladesh. Yeah, this is. I don't think I should do this yet. If he did not have the ads that popped out, I would consider doing this. But my gear is just such shit right now. Loving the stream energy. Thanks, man. I'm, yeah, I felt I was a little bit low energy when I started, but, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm, you know. It's been a while. It's been several months, I think, since we streamed here, but it's a whole different kind of energy. What do you guys think? Should I try this, man? I'm thinking about how I play it when the ads pop out, because the way I would play it right now I would be using Scorpid Sting. It lasts for 20 seconds. Reduces strength and agility by 45 for 20 seconds. I would just keep that up. I would basically be Serpent Stinging and White Shotting and then healing the cat here. But the problem is, at like 30%, yeah, prepare to die indeed. There's 2 ads that come out. And I can fear one of them. This has a 30-second cooldown, so it's not like I can fear one and fear the other. And I cannot lay a trap once I'm in combat. That is the sucky thing about Hunter and Classic. In current retail, I think you can actually, like, place your traps way up here, but... So I can't freeze one. In Feign Death... No, wait a minute. Does Feign Death take me... I mean, I know I disengaged from the mob, but does it actually take me out of combat where I could lay a trap? I'm thinking about how I deal with these ads. Yeah, that's the thing. So the Frost Trap, it's down for 1 minute. So if I could burn him down, like lay the trap and then start immediately, I would have to do some positioning, but it might take more than a minute for me to get this thing down because I'm going to want to be conserving mana. I don't have any mana pots. Also, I have discovered if we're going to do this, I would need to clear the stealthy mobs. Because not only will he call the other 2, but if there's another Panther, when he does his call, they will also come. So you could potentially have more than 3 mobs on you. I'm actually tracking stealthy. The place to fight him... I'm actually going to run off towards the road. Let's do... Let me look at where he's positioned here. Do I run out this way? Yeah, JT, I think that's probably the play. As long as I can get him... If I can burn him down to get his ads to pop out before this trap disappears, that might be the way to do it. And then I can kite a little bit, but I think I might run off this way. I got a stealthy here. Let me just get these couple of mobs out. This is going to be my escape route. He won't run very far. He won't chase me very far. He'll chase me a ways, but I can't have anything extra on me here. I think I should be fine down here. I don't see any stealthy mobs down here. Okay, there's one here. I'm just going to clear this guy out. I'm going to play it as safe as I can. And if I have to feign death and get resisted, that's the end. We've died if he resists. It's like peer pressure now. I do have, I've got Clamet Surprise. We're going to use this. Anything will help. Let me get a food buff going here. I'll feed the cat real quick just to make sure he doesn't go normal instead of happy and, you know. I'll play it as smart as I can. And honestly, if I had a mana pot, I don't know that I would use it because it shares a CD with the health pot, and I might need to pop the health pot trying to get the hell out of Dodge. I don't really have any tanky pets. The cat's all I have, unfortunately, because I'm a bad hunter. Let me check right here. The nice thing about how I'm spec'd is I've got Hawkeye, which gives me 6 extra yards. But I need him to be here. He actually... He might be too close over there. Oh, fuck, this is what I was afraid of. Alright, I've got to reset. Yeah. I've got to clear out here. I forgot he does this. Let me just run out of range, that way the cat won't die. He'll just despawn. I can call him back. I got to get those ads out of the way. I'm totally gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. There's no way I'm not gonna die. So that's what he does. He calls this shit. So I've got to clear. I was hoping to get him like right here, but this is the one that came. Actually, all I have to do, let me just kite him down a little bit. I want him to be here so I can be ranged right here. All right, we got this. We got this. My mana pool's like, nah, you ain't got shit. Yeah, I think this is the play. I'm going to get him right on this edge so I'm not, so I can see what the hell's going on. I'll wait till he comes back. I'm going to lay the frost trap right in here. All right, I think this is going to be the play. Right there. That should be good. I'm probably still not far enough away. I just want this Scorpid Sting to stay up. Keep that up. Let me do a little heal. Oh, we've already... No, that's my cat. I was going to say we've already got Panthers on us. Alright, he's got enough aggro, I think. I just used rapid fire. Will this trap stay up? I don't have the DPS to get him down, so he's calling... So there are the ads. Come on. Big shot, and then I'm gonna put the sting on him. I'm gonna do a quick heal. The trap's disappeared. That's okay. Can I burn this thing down? Kitty cat fear. I've got 2. I need to kind of save my feigned death. I think we got him. We got him. Sting will kill him. Feigned death. Yes! Yes, bro. I'm so sorry, Critty Cat. You gotta take one for the team, bro. Austin, what's going on, man? Thank you for the kind words, brother. We just got King Bangladesh down. And it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Man, Scorpid Sting, so good. I mean, I could have played that a couple of different ways, right? But I felt like having Scorpid Sting up really reduced the damage the cat took there. Okay. Well, hell, man. Let me get my cat up. I feel bad, but I had to let him die there. I had nothing left. I don't know. I felt like I could have made better plays there. I was basically just trying to conserve mana as much as I could. I think I probably played it as well as I could have. But we did it, man. But here's the thing. So we just killed Bangladesh, right? So look at the reward that this gives. Now, this is way better than my crappy bow. But we just picked this up in the hinterlands before we came out. This is actually better than both of these guns. Which is crazy. The problem is I have 0 gun skill. But we're going to go turn this in because this will be a nice little chunk of XP here. Let me feed my boy. Give him a heal. Let's go turn this quest in, man. That felt pretty good. Hunter's pretty OP. Hunter is pretty OP. Yeah, I expected it to be a lot worse than that. I really did. I actually had more trouble with Tethys. Tethys is also a 43 elite, the Raptor. I had more trouble with him. Hunters are mage light. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I played it okay. Like I said, I played it in a way that would conserve the most mana possible. In case I had to use that feign death. What is the... Oh, the Scare Beast is only 50. I thought that was more expensive. But that trap disappeared. What I should have done... Nah, never mind. We succeeded. We succeeded. I was going to say I could have auto-shot one of the cats, but it worked out anyway. I'm like all shaky, man. I was shaking towards the end there. I did not want to die on my last hardcore attempt here. Not in front of everybody. Would have made for nice entertainment, right? See my soul of iron on the ground again. Well, that feels pretty good. So we'll look at this bow again compared to the one, or yeah, the gun and the bow compared to the one I just got. But I'm pretty sure it just reads, it's just straight up better. The problem is I would have to level this thing up to, what is it, 255? 225 I'd have to level this gun up to. Can you guys hear the, can you hear the game music? For me, it's just like barely audible, but I've asked this like 5 times. It's probably good. You can hear it. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Music is good. Thank you. Thanks. For some reason, it's got to be lower for me, so it's like barely audible. If I put it where it's nice for me, it's usually way too loud for you guys. So I just want to make sure it's not overpowering. Yeah, welcome, Bill. How many people do we have watching? I'm kind of... I don't even want to look, really. Oh, okay, we don't have many. We got like 9 or 10, I think. I get nervous in front of people. Let's go turn this quest in. Not loud, but not quiet. Awesome. That's like... what's the Goldilocks? What bed is just right? Papa Bear's, the bed's too hard. Mama Bear's too soft. Baby Bear, it's just right.
Great to meet you.
Guys, like, what the hell kind of reference is that, man? So another thing I noticed about this, check this out. I never noticed, as many times have I done this quest, the gun is slightly better than the bow. Well, so they both do 19.4 damage, but look at the top end, 61 damage on the bow, 66 on the gun, but the gun is 2.6 speed, so a little bit slower than the bow. So I guess they're probably perfectly balanced, I guess. I thought that was interesting. So check it out, guys. I mean, look at the stats on this for a minute. I need some support here. I need like a third-party input. We just picked this up before we came out here. This gun, I think, is better than both of these other rewards. Not just damage. It's got more top end and it's got more DPS per second, but it also has int and spirit, which isn't that bad for a hunter, right? Now look at here. Yeah. Oh, look at here. No stats. It's just better. This gun is just straight up better than this. Not by, well, I don't know. I think that's a clear margin, right? Because of it increases our mana pool and it also increases our health and mana regeneration rates. And the gun is just better. Also, they really dropped the ball here. So look at the bow, right? This is the reward. Now look at the gun. Look at that fucking gun compared to the bow. This looks like I'm just holding a piece of wood, man. The gun looks much more badass. It's got a scope and everything. So I guess it doesn't really matter what I choose. Yeah, the gun is better, right? I mean, for sure. If it did not have the stats on it, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? It's close enough top-end damage. But because this is a hardcore challenge and we get that little bit of extra increase in our mana pool and health regen. So I'm just going to take the bow here. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to take the bow.
Safe travel.
Decision made. Look at that. We got like, what was that? 13k off of that? Well, in the meantime, we'll equip that bad boy. But I think off camera, what I'm going to be doing is leveling this gun up. So I'm going to have to go like level 25, 30 mobs. What I'll probably do is put Pretty Cat on passive. Or just make him stay in place just with Growl on so he's taunting. And I'll just stand back and see if I can get my skill up there. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the map fragment, isn't it? Yeah. Got a head rag. All right. Well, that felt pretty good, man. That felt pretty good. I wasn't sure I was even going to do that. That's interesting. Because Tethys back here is a 43 elite. And like I said, I had a bit more trouble with him than I did Bangladesh. I was sure Bangladesh was a 45. So the rest of these quests in here, there's a lot of elite quests, a lot of red quests, a lot of annoying quests. Message in a bottle. Oh, this is the, I'm not going to be doing that. You have to come over to this island and rescue, what's her name, Pooh-Bah or something? But there's some high-level stealthy mobs on this island over here. Is it Jaguaro Island or some shit? Anyway, let me do a quick repair and sell some stuff here.
Light be with you.
Sell. Sell. I'll save the tiger meat. I'm just going to sell. Going to keep that gun for sure. We'll save this rum. If I hit level 40, maybe we'll drink some rum there. And I'm just going to sell the old bow. So I have this Fiery Blaze enchant that I got from the Badlands quest.
Be careful.
Can I put this on a bow or a gun, or does that need to go? Okay, it has to go on a melee weapon. Yeah, it doesn't say that it does. Maybe it needs to be equipped first. I don't know. I've been saving this the enchant until I got like a decent weapon. Problem is, I don't even really want to put it on this gun. I feel like I'll get a replacement for that too, right? And it's kind of pointless to put it on my melee weapon. Very rarely do we melee. I mean, every once in a while, but I wish I could test that somehow. It's not a big deal, right? Doesn't do that much damage, but it would be cool if I could get it on the gun or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's hearth on out of here. Yeah, so off camera, I think I'm going to try to... I'm going to still put videos out on Beardfist here. I'm going to be just continue to level off camera, grindy stuff. So you'll probably see a video every couple levels or so. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's switch on over here. Let's switch over to... Get my chat tavern up here. There we are. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up, man. I do have some work I got to do. Got to get some lunch. Hey, what's going on, Florin? You been lurking, or you been here the whole time? Been here for a while? Thanks for stopping by. We had a lot of people stop by, man. That's awesome. I'm a pretty small YouTuber, so we get, 10 people watching me it's a lot. Just got here. Cool. Wow, I just took down King Bangladesh, Seas of Mastery. Pretty exciting. I thought for sure I was going to die. You're in Romania. That's awesome, man. Hey, David, what's going on? Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for stopping by. Long-time lurker, first-time viewer. I do that too. When I'm watching live streams, I'm often in the background lurking. Yeah, thanks, Florin. It's so cool that I have people from other countries that watch. I don't know why. It's always been fascinating to me. I think I have more viewers outside the U.S. than I do here in the U.S., which is, like I said, it's cool. Hope everyone's doing well, man. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Probably the most awkward streamer you'll ever see. Bill, you're in Las Vegas. Right on. I am in New Mexico, Silver City, New Mexico. I've been to Vegas a few times. It's been several years. I visited Vegas. I used to live out in California. Macedonia. Nice. Yeah, we've got people from Sweden. I've had people from Germany. There was one person, he lived in the Vatican. That was amazing to me. We've got some U.S. viewers as well. California people. We've got some Texas people. North Carolina people. It's lunchtime for me. It's about lunchtime. EU. One of my fellow YouTubers, a friend of mine, Josh Shaw. His channel is Mushroom Fantasy. He's EU. Saskatchewan, right on. Hey Tyler, how's it going? I've been up to Canada when I used to live in upstate New York in the United States, and way back many years I was married, and my wife used to breed Bengal cats. It's like these really wild house cats. And she used to breed them. But we used to go up into, I think it was Montreal. It's whatever's right over the border on the eastern side of the United States. That first big city. We used to go up there for cat shows and stuff. Yeah, I used to live like 40 minutes from the Canadian border, way up north. Well, thanks for stopping by, Duckmaster. I'm getting ready to wrap it up here too. I can feel my voice, my throat getting a little sore. I got to get some. I got to grab some lunch, and then I've got to do some actual work. Do I ever plan on playing retail? Yeah, I've not played retail in a while, but when we did a co-op Let's Play on the channel, and I played with that guy Josh Shaw I was talking about, and I had to play on the EU side, I had to actually buy the game and then another subscription. Now somebody told me after that I didn't have to do that, but I did play on, we were playing on an EU server for, I think we did 6 or 7 episodes together. I was playing on an EU server. But I'm going to give Dragonflight a try when it comes out. But probably just here in the US. I'm a poor guy. I'm a poor man. I can't afford multiple accounts. But Josh Shaw, I don't know. It would be fun to do another co-op with him. And if we did, I would play on the EU server. But yeah, I'm going to give retail a try again. I'm just kind of a classic guy, but they always pull me in whenever they do another, when they have another release. Hey! It's Blue Twinkies. What's going on? That's Miss Summer. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. She's like, don't say my real name. How are you? Got so many people stopped by. Yeah, so the last time I live streamed, I think the channel was around 100 or so, maybe 100, 200 subscribers. I think we're up over 600 now. It slowly still blows my mind that people are tuning in and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm getting better. I'm getting better, Summer. I'm recovering, and this live stream really helped out, chatting with people. We did some pretty exciting things in a hardcore challenge. But the body, I'm still feeling a little bit rough in the body. The ribs are still broken, and the face is still a little bit swollen. The jaw is swollen. My finger hurts, but most important, my mental state is, it's getting better. It definitely is. Thanks for asking. Thanks for so many wonderful comments I got from you guys when I put out my little update video. It made me feel really good. I really do appreciate all of that. Seriously, kind words go so far. I can't say that enough. That's one of the one of the things I most enjoy about having this YouTube channel is like these kind of virtual back and forths, you know, like humanity just really shines through sometimes. Cody, what's going on, Cody? Should do more live streams. I almost never comment. It's been pretty cool talking to you. Been watching you for a while now. Never missed a video. Wow, thank you, David. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, brother. And thank you, Cody. Yeah, man, I'm feeling a lot better. A week from Tuesday, the new race and class gets released in retail. You might be able to pull some people in streaming. That's true. Yeah, the Drac Theater. This is going to be the best time after you go 10K. Wish you good health. Seem like a great guy. Thank you very much, Florin. Thanks, man. Yeah, if I was smart, I would be doing like live streaming and playing retail as soon as it's available. And Cody says, when I'm leveling my alts, I put Misty Mountain Gaming on my second monitor. That's so cool, man. That blows my mind because that's what I do with other YouTubers. You know? It's so cool. The fact that somebody's listening to me, or, you know. I never watch my own stuff. The only time I ever watch my videos is if, like, when I'm doing the editing or something. It's so weird to see myself on camera or listening to myself. But thank you. Thanks so much. That's awesome. So I try to have fun. We mostly do solo questing on the channel, you know, but I always try to interact with NPCs and just do silly stuff. But lately, we've been doing a lot of PvP, and the PvP episodes are going to be coming back probably next week. We've got a holy priest who's healing in battlegrounds and dungeons, and then I've got a DPS warlock where we're kind of doing the same thing except for DPSing. The videos are very relaxing. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to keep it kind of chill and funny, and I try not to like cuss too much and drop F-bombs, but I have a tendency to do that. I try not to. I try to do it tastefully, but I don't always do it. I don't know if language offends anybody. You know, I try not to be over the top with it, but I have been known to drop an F-bomb or 5 in one sentence. Oh, man. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I really didn't expect this many people. We've had a lot of people come and go. But I guess I should have, because the channel, it has grown. It has grown quite a bit. I try not to look at numbers. Last time I got hurt by words was taking a dictionary to the face. Ouch. I've been hit with a lot of stuff, but I've never been hit with a dictionary. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point, though, man. You know, words only have as much meaning as you lend to them. As far as somebody being, like, crappy to you. But I have to say, kind words, man, that's just... You know, I say it a lot, but kindness goes so far. There's never been a more true saying than that, you know? And I've had a handful of people who've, like, left really bad comments on my channel every once in a while, and it really kind of shocks and surprises me. Like, why are you so hostile and angry because I'm clicking buttons? But I I'm developing a thicker skin, you know, the more I do that. But I do tend to take things quite personally, and I'm trying not to do that, but sometimes it's hard, you know. Dictionary's right. I can't even remember the last time I saw a dictionary or like an encyclopedia. It would have been, honestly, it was like in the 70s when I was a kid. That's how old I am, guys. There used to be this thing that came on TV called the Time Life series. And they did all these like book collections you could buy. They did like an old Western series where it was like pictures and stories. And they had different themes. And my grandfather, I think it was my grandfather on my mom's side, he had some of those books. And I remember looking through those books when I was a kid. They were just fascinating, man. And these were big. Like books today are like this, right? Or people are reading them on the iPad. But having a big, solid book in your hand is such a good feeling. When I was 7 or 8 years old, this was in 1977 or 1978, my mom gave me the first book I ever read and got into was The Hobbit. And it was this hardcover book like this big with illustrations. Man, I absolutely loved that book. And I was a kid, but I remember reading it, and I read that book so many times and looked at the pictures. It's one of the best things my mom ever did for me, aside from she bought me well, I think it's my grandfather, but got me a T80 Tandy computer, which I learned to program on. Yeah, everybody uses Google now. If you want to try using keybinds, add them one by one until you get used to them. Yeah, it might have been you, David. Somebody left a comment on the channel saying that's the way that I should do it. And I don't know why I never thought of that. But that's absolutely how I should try to do it. Like, just because you start at level 1, you get like 1 ability or 2 abilities. You can keybind those and just go add more as you go. I should absolutely do it. Oh, check it out, Bill. We got another old guy in the chat. He's had an Atari 800 XL, 64 kilobytes of RAM. Yeah, man. Yeah, God, I really wish I still had that they called them trash 80s. I also had a Commodore 64 or something. Yeah, this was back when RAM was measured in kilobytes. I had a cassette, like a literal cassette player with a serial connection with a cassette tape. And the computer I had came with the C, like the basic programming language. And it actually taught you how to program. But I remember saving my work to a cassette tape. There wasn't enough space on the computer to save it. I don't know what happened to that computer. Bill, do you still have your Atari? That thing is probably worth money these days. I love looking at those old computers, man. I really wish I still had it. Wasn't you, but it was a good start. You should try it. Yeah, especially PvPing, like just solo questing, it's not that big of a deal, right? But for PvPing, I definitely need to be using keybinds. You had to write down the counter number on the cassette drive to know when to stop loading. Hell yes, man. Oh, I love it. Man. Yeah, I got that computer, I want to say, I don't think it was 79, but it was somewhere between 79 and 81 is when I got that computer. And this was back when computers were like $2,500 or like $12,000, some shit. Those were the bigger computers. The one that I got, I think, was from a Sears catalog. I don't know how much it was, but there's no way my mom could have afforded it. So I have a feeling my grandfather, her father, actually bought it. 82. You were 7 years old. Okay, so I'm a bit older. So I was 12 years old in 82. I was born in 1970. Born in 82. Right on, Summer? Stream an Atari hunting session. Man, those old games, God, dude. Pitfall, Missile Command, God, those games were so good. There was a game that I used to play. I can't remember what it's called, and I've tried to find it, but I can't. I never know what to type into Google, but it was like these little ninjas. And you moved these levels, and you had to climb across ladders and stuff. Man, it was so good. Yar's Revenge on the 2600. Hell yeah. Yeah, when I lived with my stepfather, we got an Atari. I think it was a 2600. We got like Centipede. We had Pitfall. We had E.T., which is probably the worst game in the world. Do you remember the E.T. video game? Holy crap, was that game horrible. It was so bad. I think Conan O'Brien did like a comedy skit where he played old video games. I think they played that game. It was hot garbage, man. But the thing was, back then, it was kind of cool. You can see Jack Black. Jack Black, the famous Hollywood guy. He actually did an advertisement for Pitfall when he was a kid, I think. Yeah, we're old guys, man. It's really, I don't really care about age or whatever. I don't feel like I'm 52 and I feel like I act like a 50-year-old. But the thing about when I grew up, it's so weird because you go back a certain point and there was no cell phones, there was no internet, none of that. And then it changed over in my lifetime, and it's really like there wasn't even seat belts. We didn't have seat belts in cars. I remember riding in the back of like a pickup truck. Just it was crazy. And then how much things have changed. It's mind-boggling, The first cell phones, they were like walkie-talkies. It was insane. They were gigantic. It was a different time, that's for sure, man. It was a different time. I think, like, when I was a kid, I grew up very poor. Me and my brother, and I've got three much younger sisters from my mom and my stepfather. But me and my brother, we grew up, man, we were just always outside in the woods. I grew up in like a really remote place. Not really many people around, just full of woods. I just spent all day, or like in the evenings and stuff, just like running around in the woods. And we would do stuff. We would build tree forts. We would dig holes in the ground and all this crazy crap. It was good times. Guys, like, I think I'm done watching. I don't want to hear this old guy. Tell us about the porridge you used to eat. Oh, man. Well, the childhood made it, not all of it was fun, but I was moved around quite a bit. I lived with, some of the best times when I was a kid was when I lived with my grandmother, my dad's mom, because my aunts, like her kids, were always around. That was some of the best times. But I got shuffled around quite a bit. Me and my brother were separated quite often. I'd be at one of my grandmother's house and he'd be somewhere else, or I'd be with my mom and he'd be somewhere else. And that happened a lot. But, build strong character, right? Anyway, that brought back a lot of memories. When I got that computer and that book that came with it, it was a basic programming book. I remember I just consumed that book every single day after school, all weekend. I did my first program on that thing, and I made like this, I'm going to call it a video game. It was just lines on the screen, like 3D lines, and you moved your character first person and you walked down halls and you could turn into doors. But I'll never forget that experience. And I mean, I'm a programmer today, even though I didn't program for a long time. I had to reteach myself to program. I did various things, and I did IT jobs, but from like a support type of perspective. And then I finally got back into programming, but yeah, never forget it. Anyway, I do. I've got to kind of wrap it up here, guys. I've got. I told the boss I'd be on the clock at 1, so I'm gonna grab some lunch, and then I've got to do a couple hours worth of work. I might be streaming tomorrow, probably around this same time, sometime between 10 and 11. And I'll put out another little short video on the channel saying, "Hey, I'm going to be streaming if I'm able to do it." But I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I absolutely love this. I love chatting with people. I could do this for hours and not even play the game. I could just do this, chat with people. So thanks so much, everybody, for all your kind words and supporting the channel, leaving comments, and it is good for the channel and metrics. But honestly, I don't really care about metrics and ads and all that. it just pleases me that somebody might be having a good time listening to me or watching or whatever. It means a lot to me. It's why I do it. Thank you, David. It's a lot of fun talking to you. Take it easy. Take it easy, Summer. Yeah, Volberg, I might be on tomorrow, but I am going to wrap it up. Thanks again, everybody. If you happen to miss the first part of the stream and you want to see it, I think it releases on the channel automatically after this. And you might have to search live streams or something. I'm not sure. I should know because it's my channel, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I just thank you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. Hey, SNXGUR, I know you. How's it going, man? I don't know if you've been here for a while or just lurking, but good to see you, brother. We're just kind of wrapping it up here. Thanks, everybody. Seriously. Means a lot to me, the support. I feel the love, for sure. For somebody as awkward as I am, you guys make it really easy. Joshua. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm still recovering from the Dwarf Paladin, but I've got a good feeling about this Hunter. So we'll see if we can go all the way. Anyway, guys and gals, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. Until next time. Maybe see you tomorrow. We'll see. You guys take care. Peace.